So what are you? For me, my business is fueled by content. Content is a big part. It's basically what keeps it running. So is it the content or is it the business? Am I a content creator first or am I an entrepreneur first? It's like this hamster wheel that I feel like a lot of people are in, and it's like one side or the other, but we're not really noticing all the common ground that lies right here in between. Let me give you a little background story. I used to want an agency, the celebrations, the office, the big team. So that's what I created. Then about a year and a half in, I realized that I was building up exactly what I had left when I was working in the corporate world. And if we were going to continue to scale it and grow it, I was basically building exactly what I didn't want. I wanted something different. Now, before I even continue, what's the difference and which one are you? A content creator or an entrepreneur? Which one do you feel more identified with? A content creator is that person that focuses on just creating content. And I don't mean just creating content, but their main goal is to create content, whether it's for a blog, for a podcast, for a YouTube channel, for Instagram. That's a content creator. Now, an entrepreneur on this side focuses day in and day out on their business line. So how many clients do they have in? How many sales? How many products or services are they selling? That's an entrepreneur. Now, the big thing here, and basically the dilemma that's happening nowadays, is that businesses run on content, and content builds businesses. So it's like, which one comes first, the chicken or the egg? The chicken or the egg, or the chicken and the hen? No, the chicken or the egg, right? So basically that's the fine line between it. And I'm at a point where yes, content creating is like the day in and day out and what I'm super focused on, but also right here, like I'm really focused on my programs and the boot campers that I have. Yet I am noticing that it's not as it was before with the agency, where that was the only thing that we were focusing on because we weren't really here working on our content. Does the same thing happen to you? And it's not like we have to narrow down and actually stick and identify to one. But the main thing that I see is happening to me, and maybe you feel it too, is that I'm stuck thinking, okay, should my primary focus be this or that? Should my primary focus be on the videos that I'm pumping out or the students that I have, right? The ROI here or the metrics on a YouTube channel. It's a whole different ballpark. And I honestly feel like we're at a time where this has to become a combination, because one bounces off the other and the other bounces off this. So it has to become a thing. And just sitting there thinking about it and listening to this and that, I thought, hey, what if contentpreneur were a thing, right? I haven't heard it before, but I honestly think it's time to make it a thing, because it's not one or the other, but it's actually a combination of these two. And I know there are so many people out there that are probably feeling the same way too, or at least I hope so. So let's come back here. Let's come back to what ended up happening with that agency after a year and a half. Was I just gonna throw the towel, leave it there, or what was going to happen? Well, the reality is that I firmly believe that when you see something you don't like, you have to change it. And I recently just even made a post about that, looking back at how much we've changed year by year and just the little tiny decisions that we've made when we didn't like something. That's one thing that I did notice. We were fast to pivot. So with the agency, when we noticed, hey, if we keep on scaling like this, if we keep on working with the clients monthly, going in, creating their content, well, we're gonna be tied down to one location, and we're basically going to be blocked off by the number of clients we can have and the team that we have to be hiring as we get another client. So Gabe and I sat and we said, hey, you know what? Let's change our packages. And that's exactly what we did. We changed our packages. So we thought it was pretty simple. We would change our services. We would only offer content to DTC brands that could be shipped directly to the location that we were in. So think about something like this. If the brand for this water bottle sends us this water bottle, we can create the content. We can basically do photos, videos for them, and that's it. Pretty simple. We won't need a location. We won't need a team. That's what we thought. All right, that's obviously not what happened, because obviously as you start scaling, you're gonna need that space and you're gonna need that team. So we changed again. And it's not that that business model was bad, it just wasn't exactly what we wanted. And then when we did the vision of, okay, how is this going to look like as we scale it? Well, we needed that team, we needed that office space, that studio to create this content. And going back, that's what we didn't want. We didn't want to have to be in one location with a team that we had to be there present. It's not what we wanted. So we went out, and thankfully we've always been creating content, but randomly I thought, hey, you know what? I've been creating these long videos. I'm gonna just start putting them out on YouTube. I don't know how YouTube works at all. I just kind of thought it was hit the publish button, but I threw it up there. And ding, 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 guess what happened? We met all of you. I've had the chance to actually meet one-on-one with a lot of you that took up that offer for private consultation. And it's been a pleasure to see how you guys pinpoint your strategy and to see how you guys actually put that into place. And with that, with all of your feedback and with all of those processes, I was able to create the Content Bootcamp, which has now even become a 6-week program. But now when I'm thinking about, okay, what project am I bringing to life next? Should it be this kind of content show that I want to come up with that's involving you guys, where you guys can actually participate? Or should I do another program? It's like this or that. And I kind of feel that sensation where it's kind of like when you get a glimpse of everything that's possible with a community and with uniting these two superpowers of content creating and of building a business, it's like, I don't just want one or the other. I want a business that's fueled by a community that's involved, that's there, that's present, and that wants more and more, because it's something built by you guys, by what you guys want and by what you guys are asking more and more of. So which are you? Are you more connected to the term content creator or to entrepreneur? Or can we actually make this contentpreneur thing a thing? I think it's basically up to each and every one of us to how we identify and to how we're going to really concentrate on each little thing. But from my end, what I definitely know is that there are a lot of ideas that I have that are definitely like on there, about to flourish, and I just can't wait to bring them to life. And honestly, it's the future. This is the future. Content creators and entrepreneurs unite, and content fuels businesses, and businesses are born through content. This is it. This is the future, guys.